No, sound's not muted. I'm just a little early. What's going on, Jamin? Unless, of course, you didn't hear that. Sweet. Okay. Just a little bit more to go. Okay. Let's get everybody in. TV what's going on, man? You're on mute, by the way, just in case you don't know.
Oh, howdy, howdy.
What's up, my friend?
Not much.
I think I'll quickly make a couple runs to get rid of some stuff in my inventory here. Got a bunch of crap in here.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Natural, what's going on?
Hello, hello.
I'm just going through my inventory. I'm going to sell off some of the stuff that I have in here that's... I've been just throwing into my inventory.
Fair enough. You know, I just got off the phone. I was like, oh man, he already started.
Yeah, a little early. It's 5 minutes. It's not that big a deal.
My buddy was giving me some questions to ask because on Thursday I have a third interview with a company. So.
Oh, good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, congratulations.
What are you interviewing for?
Basically, the company that I get internet through, Allo, it's working on their phone systems
Gotcha.
because they also offer commercial phone.
Let me go drop this off. Okay, this is really weird. Jeff's asking as in voice over IP.
Yeah, commercial use. So for companies, no residential. I don't know what the PBX brand is. I don't know of any other systems yet.
Welcome back. What?
Yeah, he hasn't gotten the job. Give him a break, man.
I don't know if it's cloud or hosted. But it's a job that pays pretty well starting and a way into a good company. Well then, Jeff, I might have to get your direct line. If we use Cisco. Of course, Cisco's 70% of everything.
Use phone a friend during the interview?
Yeah. Oh man, it was a little nerve-wracking on my second interview because they're like, all right, we're going to ask you some technical questions. And I'm like, all right, well, I can only guess somewhat because I don't know your systems. But they're like, no, we think you did really, really well. We're just looking that you just didn't go, reboot it. And I'm like, look, that fixes 80% of stuff.
Yeah, man. Don't diss the reboot. What the hell?
It doesn't. It fixes your packet issues. Although I did give him one answer that he was surprised about because I dealt with some VoIP phones when I at my last job was, you know, go to one of the phones and see if the time's wrong. Because if the time's wrong, that'll let you know something's wrong. Means you shouldn't have bought Cisco is what it means.
So for those of you guys that are watching, this is probably going to be the last live stream of Dune for a while. It doesn't mean it's going to be the last live stream ever. It just means that we're getting to the end of the content. And when I say content, I mean story-wise. There's plenty more to do with like PvP and going and, you know, building that harvester and doing all that fun stuff. And those all I probably will stream those when we do get to that point of doing that type of thing. But for like the Tuesday, Thursday, probably not so much anymore because, like I said, we're getting done with the story, and I don't know that I really want to go and do the PvP stuff. So I am interested in, like I said, doing things that I haven't done, which is like getting the harvester, driving the carry-all, those type of things. I think that would be really fun to stream. And of course, as they do new content, obviously, and maybe it's not so obvious, but absolutely going to be looking at the new content when the new content comes out. And you know, so I look forward to doing that type of stuff. But Tuesdays and Thursdays for me will probably be taken up by something else. And with the occasional, hey man, I want to play some Dune because, you know, something cool is going on in Dune. But we have maintenance that we have to take care of, and so I'll make sure that I try to get on from time to time to be able to drop enough money in to keep the bases going, because these bases are reliant on power to keep it safe from sandstorms. And then of course you have a tax that you have to pay weekly, and that's just how they clean up their system, right? So the people that aren't interested in playing anymore, which is, it kind of sucks actually, but there is a base that you can make that's like a mini base that I think, you know, at the very least you'd only have to log in every 20 days to make sure that it's powered enough that you don't have to pay taxes on. But, you know, looking at our base size and stuff like that, is that realistic to do that type of thing? I don't know.
Back.
Will I ever have my own base outside of the first one? I don't know. But yeah, so I appreciate DBA and Natural being patient sometimes of being able to fit my schedule for this. But after tonight, they're free to rock on, and I hate to say that they're free to rock on, but they are free to rock on and continue to keep doing whatever they want to do in Dune. And like I said, I'll be visiting it back from time to time. Minnie, what's going on? I'll probably be playing Dune, like, you know, after hours, after streaming and stuff like that, or before streaming, or on a weekend when I'm bored or something like that. I'll probably play on the sly unless it's something you guys really want to see. But I think the excitement of Dune is, I don't know, kind of over for most everybody. I think they've seen enough, or they've watched enough, or they've played enough to kind of get towards the end game type stuff, and then, you know, maybe they feel the end game's for them for the PvP or not. But for me, it never has been. The end game PvP stuff has never been my thing. Did I sell all my stuff? I did. Okay, I was talking and I didn't think I sold everything. So here I got like 22,000, and that's good enough. I'll drop that off in the taxes. See, the taxes were paid. You can see how much time is left on the thing. Where's the tax box? Ammo. Drop this in the tax. Oh god, tax box is like totally filled with money. So here, I'll drop my 22 grand in there. Okay, as for missions, we have the mission that's really close to us, Secrets of the Stone Sentinel, which is just due north of us. That'll finish one quest, and then For the other quests that I do have this. We got to go to the water shipper mansion, and there's another one that is also kind of a journey, as they call it, journey. It's part of the story that is deadly intelligence, but they want us to go to the Stone Sentinel. So I think that'll take care of that other one. But then we've got the water fat. And I think that was part of the new update where they introduced this storyline. So hopefully we'll wind up clearing all of that out. But otherwise, let's ride.
Did find where the water shipper's mansion is.
It's in the Harco map. The Harco.
Yeah, literally right next to it.
Yeah, it's next to Arrakis or something.
Yes, sir.
Can you send out invites, please? Thank you, thank you.
Why isn't all of it loading? Come on, load. Oh, there we go.
I don't want to go too far in there. Don't go
No,
too-
no, I meant that everything finally loaded in.
Wait for TPA, natural.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm here. I noticed you started shooting before I was here, but okay. That's fine.
Well, okay, it was either that or I was gonna turn into, flame on.
Well, if you stayed back.
I was just trying to get everything low and everything was visible.
Yeah, I'll take their spice food. Why not?
I think I've used my Z skill one time.
Nice. Oh, you're
Used it.
you're tweaking out right now?
No. Only the entire time we've played, I've only used it once.
Oh, you only use it once.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
good
that was on
dodge,
accident,
dude.
If I remember right.
Good dodge, you bastard.
Raising shield.
Don't raise your shield.
I see you.
Hey, get off me.
Pumps.
Damn it. Had to run. $60-something up. Really? Call out if you find anything good, man.
Money chest in here with a couple pumps.
Preferably Intel, man. Intel would be nice. I don't think Intel respawns here.
Then there's a chest in here.
Yeah, there's spice. There's a spice machine out there. I got 10 spice sand.
I only got 5.
Mine is better.
For sure. I got robbed. And did they do a...
Hold on, if he comes through here, you gotta come this way.
Did they do a patch with performance? Because my performance has gotten awful.
I don't know. Are you running anything behind the scenes?
I don't think I am. I could check that. 1 second.
Is
Should
it
be right here, right? Or is it still
no,
16
9
up?
up. 9 up, it says. In the next level or two. Oh, I guess I'll take that. It's gotta be... Oh, 10 up. Still up. Gotta be in this room, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's in the shielded room, isn't it?
Yeah, over here's the armband.
Galaxy chest.
Nice. Gold chest with our quest item.
And 68 monies.
Track down the container. 1,000 something up, so it's out of here.
Oh,
Yeah, 1,000 up. That's like on top of the thing, though, right?
it says report
Top of the
that.
spire.
Yeah, why does it say we have to report to the chickie?
I don't know, I'm checking my task manager to see.
Yeah, it's going back to her.
Okay, I obviously went a different way than you guys did.
Went around the mountain.
I'm falling through.
That's what you get for landing in the no land zone.
It's not no land, so it's just, for some reason, it's not. There it goes.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
Wasn't the right amount of loaded in yet.
Interesting. Let's see what you have. That does fit the profile of the Sandfly's illegal spice trade. A possible dead end, but I will have the sample tested. I calculate you're ready to participate in a deeper level in the game I play. Congratulations. Your work has been exemplary. I've put in a good word with my mentor, Thufir Hawat, Mentat to Duke Leto Atreides. I want you to visit him in person.
Oh, it's perfect.
He is the finest man I know, the perfect Mentat. He has all the pertinent details of our investigation, but I'd like you to mention one more thing.
Yeah, what's that, lady?
I've built a strong case against the man most likely responsible for all of these deaths, an influential and respected businessman in Arrakis. Ambrose Lucifera, scion of a minor house of the same name. I've collected evidence of corrupted business ventures and a connection to Captain Skorda. What's more, he knows several of the victims of the tainted spice and has been in contact with a Harkonnen agent. I intend to put a stop to this. I'd like Thufir's permission to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera with extreme prejudice. He's on Arrakis briefly, so our window of opportunity is small. The equation is simple. On balance, this man has inflicted death and misery far outweighing the benefits of his existence. He must be eliminated. What's more, he should be eliminated by us, thus sparing the honor and dignity of more righteous members of House Atreides.
Okay.
You have my every confidence.
I'm glad you're confident in me.
Are we meeting with this guy?
Well, we can do both. We can hit the water shipper's mansion on the way to Arrakis. Which I have a feeling that the water shipper mansion quest is going to be similar to the other one that we did. I bet you it's going to be like an individual thing.
So we're hitting Waterboy first.
That was my plan, was to hit Waterboy first.
All right.
Since it's right before Arrakis. Or right underneath it or something like that. Two weeks till the Enshrouded update? Interesting. I haven't watched to see what's going into it. Do you know what's going into it? I should probably go back and revisit it, but I'd have to start all over again. I don't know, maybe that's something I can do with Tuesday, Thursday, is try to get caught back up, build a base, and I'm sure I have my guys still, but I need to build a base and stuff.
That's close enough, kitten. As you can see, our target keeps himself well guarded. Those lights are a problem. If they spot you, you'll be ejected or killed.
They've done enough tweaking
Informants tell me
making
the
a new guy
Arrakis
might not
took some
shit.
damage during the last Coriolis storm. Look for a scaffolding. That might be your best entry point.
Damn it. What were you saying, TBA?
I said they made enough changes that starting over might not be a bad idea.
Shit, was I supposed to be doing stealth?
Look
a
at
good question.
all those flower fields, kitten. Wealth like that almost makes a woman think she picked the wrong business. One of our informants is a dew harvester named Yargan. He's supposed to be waiting for you by one of the storage sheds. Find him.
Quest does say sneak in.
Oh, damn it. Are you serious? How the hell did that happen? Oh, damn it. How did I get hit? I'm in a freaking corner. Got caught. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Don't do that. You guys find the storage shed?
Not yet. Nope.
No, I just got caught for the second time.
Yeah, same here. Wondering if
Oh
it's
my
on
God.
top or if it's on the bottom or.
Well, it's hard to tell where I'm at. It says down, but I don't know that that's helpful. Oh, that's bogus. Hiding behind a wall and the light that didn't touch me touched me.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Excellent. You've penetrated the back passage, kitten. Just be careful of toxic gas deposits and... Well, I guess it was a euphemism after all, kitten. Delightful.
Really? Okay, great.
Well done, kitten. Now you just have to find the water supply and drop in the Chalmer key. Nothing to it, really.
Nothing quite like a map that doesn't map.
There's someone here. I need backup.
Shit. Dude, how did I get hit there, man? Fuck, come on. Crazy little stealth mission.
I've been watching you in the trance, intruder. I've often felt it advantageous to observe my enemies before I confront them. Yet, your affiliation eludes me. I had thought initially that you were from the Guild. Another petty fool who couldn't stand the idea of losing business to an outsider. But I don't recognize you. And I know everybody in the guild, or rather, everybody who matters. And then, I thought that perhaps you are related to the poor fool who used to own this place. An old family member come back for revenge. But then I remembered I killed every member of his family tree. Tore it from the universe, root and branch. So it leaves only one conclusion. They sent you to check on my progress, I imagine. I wasn't sure how to approach the mission initially. But then I remembered, everybody needs water on Arrakis. It seems so simple. Follow the water, find the Fremen. But they eluded me. I just need more time. Just tell them I need more time. I'll be the one who finds them. I'll be the one who wakes the sleeper. I am certain of it. No, it's too soon. I just need more time. They figured out more than they wanted us to. Our masters, our mission. I know what it all means. You must have the antidote. Give it to me, and I will show you how to break their compulsion. Please. They don't own us. We can... Breathe.
Well, that was a little too specific for the ramblings of a dying man. Cursed Fenring and his secrets. Anyway, Kitten, the guards are converging on your location. I suggest you steal the water shipper's private ornithopter, located at the pad in front of the mansion. It's not like he needs it anymore.
Too bad we don't get to keep that.
Good kitten. Fenring will be pleased. Come and see me in Harco soon. I'll even put out a bowl of cream for you.
That's kind of fun. That's like playing a little thief mission.
Oh, she wants us to go back to Harco, not Arrakis.
Arrakis is for the other one. The other quest to go talk to Thufir.
You went a very different way than I did when sneaking in.
I went through the back door.
Yeah.
That's what the lady, the hint she gave said to go to the back door.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to this guy.
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard. Andrea speaks very highly of you. If that was all I knew of you, it would be enough. I know a great deal more. Your file grows daily. I'm quite pleased with the investigation into Skorda and the tainted spice. I look forward to the results of the analysis. Ah, she thinks he's responsible. Permission denied. The evidence is circumstantial, and he provides financial support. Assassination would be hasty. Andrea is my most promising protege. She may seem to have a machine mind, but she's as human as you and I. She does not show it, but she takes the tainted spice deaths personally. She sees it as a personal failure to compute the truth rapidly enough.
Well, Jeff, since you're
Always
thinking
good
about
to see
starting
a
over
familiar
again anyway,
face.
so
What can I do for you?
we can
today?
definitely do that. I wonder if they changed anything like part of the story-wise for Enshrouded at all. I know they changed like some of the Enshrouded bosses and the way that the Enshrouded is. So it'd be good to start over again.
Are we going to Harkonnen now, or?
I am, yes.
Not excused.
Excuse me. Jeff, if you have it, man, get that Wyoming whiskey, dude. I'll take a picture of the bottle if you want it. That whiskey's good.
I love how they say, hey, you can zoom out. Here's an inch.
Yeah, I love how you can track, but it doesn't track.
So I was gonna do a goose for Thanksgiving this year. You know how much a goose costs? It actually blow you away how much a goose costs. Any guesses on how much a goose costs?
Well,
Let's
because
say
you're saying...
Let's say 10-pound goose. 10-pound goose. What does a 10-pound goose cost?
$179.99.
Sorry, what'd you say?
$179.99.
I said 50.
It's in the middle. It's not 170. It's like 130, 120, 130, depending on where you get it from. But that's ridiculous. That is a ridiculous price for a bird. I mean, I should just go shoot one. They're flying all over the place.
No. There's 5, like, I don't want to call them ponds, because they're like at least 100 yards, if not bigger, but there's like 5 of them around my house. They're just full. What are you doing? Just Christmas shopping.
Right.
Oh, look, the kitten is back. Do we have... Congratulations, kitten. I wasn't sure whether you would succeed this time, but you have proven me wrong. Again. It's always the same, kitten. Plans within plans. If you aren't playing, you're being played. You can't be this naive. What did the water shipper say? It makes sense that Fenring would want to stop someone from actually finding the Fremen. His Sardaukar claimed to have killed them after all. I don't think Fenring fears much at all. Certainly nothing like the common fears of people like us. Now, I have a new assignment. Ready, kitten? This one is interesting. A man called the Jackal, spreading sedition amongst the peons of Arrakis. His words carry too much weight. Silence him. You can use this, a Shigawire Garrote. Hide it in your hair, and it is basically undetectable by scope and search. This is important. Arrakis is protected by the Guild Peace. This means any violation there can lead to extreme sanctions and loss of Guild transport privileges. The Jackal lurks in an alleyway somewhere in the maze of streets in Arrakis. Find him and silence him. Fenring will be waiting. Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
Okay, getting a little tired of this. maybe we do get to keep the ship, because when I left Harko, I had the image of the new ship that we just got.
But that means our old ship's probably gone, right?
I'm okay, because that looks like a serious upgrade.
Yes, but if they let us, we could have put our old ship in our tool and left with a new ship. We could have had two ships.
What are you going to do with 2 ships, DB? You can't fly them at the same time, okay? You know?
Yeah, we're just gonna look at one.
Yeah,
Fine,
yeah. I mean, the whole reason you have a garage full of classic cars is not because you can drive them both at the same time.
Your old clunker freaking, ornithopter is not worth being a cold classic. it's
a
more like
DBA classic.
It's more like a junker, dude.
Hey, I have 2 classic bikes in my room.
Whoa, yeah, whoa. 2 classic bicycles. Wow. You're a scary guy, man. You're a scary guy.
Or
What
sand
is it?
bikes.
Hey, I
First
got a
out.
suggestion. Go lift some weights, man, okay?
Yeah, if I didn't hurt myself, I would.
How dick was that? Did you get like the newer style? Did you the dumbbells, the ones that have like each dumbbell's like 90 pounds, but they have like dials that you can turn around and dial into the weight that you want to dial into. So it's just like one dumbbell, but it's can do from 10 to 90 pounds.
No, it's plates. It's
Oh, you got plates. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Free weights, essentially. Well, these are kind of, I have the Bowflex dumbbells, and I bought them years and years ago. And I mean, I like them a lot. They cost $1,000 though, but they were totally worth it. My son's been using them.
yeah. I looked at the Bowflex one. I think that's the brand you got, right?
Yeah, Bowflex.
Yeah. The ones I got were half price, and it's just like
Yeah, but they're free.
half price
They're
of the
free.
Bowflex, and then half price of that.
They're free.
It's like a quarter price. It was like, well,
Yeah,
I'm
free
currently
weights
using.
don't matter. I mean, it's fine. It's all good as long as you got 2, one for each arm, right?
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna have one really big arm.
Well, some people do work out that way. They have one bell and then they work one arm at one time and one arm the other time instead of doing the alternating stuff. But I didn't want to judge you.
Right.
Maybe you like that shit. Hey, don't be like all sarcastic like I judge you every day. I don't judge you every day. Get out of here.
But
Only every hour. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's fucked up, DPA. That's bullshit, man.
damn.
I know, man. Totally weak. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, always looking for new friends.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you could barely stick a piece of paper between the love between you and DBA.
Not any love anymore. Hurt my feelings.
How am I the aggressor in this conversation?
Dude, I wasn't an aggressor. There was no aggression towards you at all, and then you decided to attack me.
You're dissing my classic vehicles, bikes, and
I'm sorry.
ornithopters.
I'm sorry that I dissed your classic bicycle. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. I did do that. I apologize, DBA, for dissing your little classic bicycle.
Well, it's on the person's perspective.
I don't want to be the guy that I dissed your bicycle. Oh, we're going solo into this? Totally. Did you get in or no?
No, I didn't get it.
Oh, dang, dude. This whole, yeah, what's up, dude? Take off your mask, man.
It wanders beyond the walls of the city, and I ask it, is it lost?
Stop calling me it, dude. You can call you it.
It says it wants the jackal, but I am the wolf, and a jackal does not speak to strangers unless I ask it, is it kindred? Does it know the word? Oh, it is honest, yes. No tricks, boring, but a wolf likes to play. I ask it, is it clever enough to guess the word? To look, to search, to follow are answers to this taste, but none of them quite capture the essence of the quest. The meek, the weak, the freak, all similar in sound, but none of them can capture the word.
Oh, is this
for
another thing on the big map?
round.
Shit.
It is stupid. Not
Shit. Failed the first time.
the meek, the weak, the
Thanks a
freak.
lot.
It
Now we
is
have to wait.
stupid.
That's right. You sit there and wait, okay?
The meek.
It was the very first one that I thought of in my head, but then I went and... Wait a minute, what?
It returns.
You said nay nay.
But the wolf is tired. I tell it, leave us be.
Oh, this is bizarre.
It ret-
Any coins, friend? The blind are usually cast into the desert, but I can live if you are merciful and generous. Then speak the words, friend. What are you looking for? Speak to my friends. I need to know that you are the one. And the one will speak the words that came to me in a dream, wreathed in spice.
Welcome, stranger. It is unusual to see new faces down here in the back alleys of Arrakis. How can I help you? Yes, well, Felicity and I have been through a lot together, but we still try to maintain the common courtesy of civilization. Why, my partner, of course. Say hello, Felicity. I must apologize. She is the silent type. Ooh, that hurts Felicity's feelings. Calling her a nobody. I can't say I am inclined to help somebody so rude. State your business, nor go. The Jackal? I do know somebody around here by that name, but he won't speak to anybody who doesn't know the words. My word? No. Only Felicity knows the word. And as I mentioned, she is the quiet type. Because you were rude to her earlier, Felicity only wants to tell you the word if you can solve her riddle. Agreed? Here is Felicity's riddle. Who is the greatest friend of the hunted? You are correct. Silence is the friend of the hunted. It's an old Fremen riddle, one Felicity learned from the Fremen when she lived with them. Yes, she was there in the siege when the Sardaukar came. Lasguns, fire, blood, she remembers it all. I remember too. It is where I found her. We used to marry sometimes, town Fremen and siege Fremen. Though we of the towns were considered lesser, we were still blood. Felicity was my wife, and shared her time between Arrakis and her siege, until the Sardaukar came. She was guarding the children when they killed her. And now she lives here. In my mind. It's not wrong to be a little insane if it lets you keep the one you love. Is it? Thank you, stranger. The word you are looking for is worm. Speak to the others and learn their words. Then the jackal will speak.
You come back. Then speak the words, friend. What are you looking for? Yes, the words at last. Do you know their significance? Fremen would speak them on their Hajj in search of their Ummah, their personal revelation. And you are closing in on your Ummah, which brings about the end of my vigil. So, you are here to kill me. Do you know why? Yes, I knew it would be Fenring. He never stopped hunting for us after Carthag. He never truly believed he had succeeded. You are not the first to come in search of the Fremen. You are one of many. Find the Fremen, wake the sleeper. Those words used to ring in my mind as well. A compulsion. But for the others like me, the compulsion was broken. It drove us mad. My brother became mad with endless hunger. My sister sought solace in religious fervor. The youngest of us was overcome with greed. And one by one, you have hunted them down and killed them. Until at last, there is only me. Blind and lost. A madman surrounded by the mad. You have eyes, yet you see less than a blind man. The Bene Gesserit care nothing for us. Busy with their plot to wed Atreides to Harkonnen. Who indeed? Who plucked us from our berths on the prison ship and compelled us to find the Fremen? I know only one thing. Count Fenring knows. And that is why you must kill me. You are so close to your answers. My brothers and sisters are dead. Finish the job and claim your answers. we've all lost our way. You can complete the mission, but not if Fenring kills you first. Do what you were sent here to do. As I said, friend, we were designed to be controlled. So, kill me.
This story is fascinating, dude. I hope all their updates are going to be like this.
Well, I do hope they allow more than one person to do a story at a time.
You know, DB, just be happy that you can do the story, okay?
No, I'm not happy. I'm not, because now I have to wait because Natural just got in first.
Because you were complaining. If you weren't complaining, you would have.
Because I was watching the stream.
You would have beat Natural. You're watching a stream, you spoiled it for yourself, dude.
You're here. I had hoped, but never mind. Arrakis is almost as full of abandoned hope as it is sand.
Making new friends, Aristay?
Oh, look. The famous outlaw Zantara the Lion. He enters stage right, cloak swirling,
there's
his
the
eyes
dude.
filled with savage menace. As for friends, well, when old ones no longer answer.
Kill him, DBA. 1 million denarii.
I'm sorry.
Except at this point, what do we need 1 million denarii
Wars
for?
to fight, cities to destroy, Sardaukar to kill.
People to save. Like this one. When I pulled you from that prison ship, I couldn't help but recall an old Fremen prophecy Aristay had uncovered. Twin comets in the sky.
I remember. I dreamed of you. Birthed in fire. Twin comets in the sky. The seer of lies.
The seer of lies. But there was no comet, Aristay. Just the burning wreck of an Imperial prison transport flaming across the sky after my rocket hit it.
And there is no way that could be interpreted differently.
I know of...
Peace. We're not here to discuss my dreams. We're here to decode this.
Where did you get that?
We pulled it out of an abandoned siege. Our mutual friend here got us past the security.
You've got more than a few hidden talents and secrets. So what's on it?
Ixian decoder with...
I know what it is. As much as I may try, I haven't entirely forgotten my past, Aristei. Just buried it. What's on the film?
Let's find out.
I have pursued my mission to find the Fremen through to its logical conclusion. I have earned their trust, no doubt helped in part by the prophecies which have been sown amongst them. It took all of my mentat faculties to draw this conclusion, but I see the signs of the Bene Gesserit and their Missionara Protectiva seeded amongst the Fremen. It is clear that a manipulator of religions has been at work here. They refer to me as Lisan al-Gaib, the voice from the outer world. I confess, what began as an infiltration quickly became admiration, and now obligation. They're a harsh people, shaped by their oppression and persecution, most recently by the Emperor and his Sardaukar legions. I can unite them, help them to achieve the dream that Kynes began, but it requires a leap of faith. I must drink the water of life. I must become their body. But before I take that step, I have unfinished business. I've come to believe that my original mission to find the Fremen was actually to find a particular Fremen. I have my suspicions as to why, but to confirm them, I am forced to track down those who set me loose on this world in the first place. And I believe I have found them. Beneath old Carthage. Despite the destruction, something lingers beneath the city. On this film are the coordinates of the location where I believe I will find my answers. If you are searching for the same answers, you must follow me there. This is my secret name, spoken only in troop and siege. Al-Naim. In Jacobsa, it means the sleeper.
The sleeper must awaken!
Did you know him? He was wearing Fremen garb.
I know of him, but we have never met. Stilgar asked me to search for him after he disappeared. You seem to be connected to all of this. You need to come with me to Old Carthage. Perhaps there we can find...
Harkonnen.
Where?
I saw him watching us from the corner.
You saw
Fade Raltha Harkonnen.
Joe, thanks for the follow.
Yeah. Not even he would be brazen enough to risk himself in Atreides territory.
You're here.
Not for long. If he recognized me, the Sardaukar will be coming. Aristei, send me the coordinates from the recording. I need some time to prepare. Keep an eye out in Harko village. Noctua will lead you to me.
I'm coming as well.
You know you can't, and you know why. As an honored daughter of House Atreides, you are too valuable to risk on a trip into Harkonnen territory.
You sound like my father.
Never let your whims interfere with your duty.
And now you sound like my mother. You're right. Now get going before the Sardaukar round you up. You too. You wouldn't survive a face-to-face meeting with Count Hazimir Fenring. Wait, what was that? Tell me later. Get going.
Interesting. Shh. So many handsome pixels in this game. Manny, do you need a handsome pixel?
Can I fly you somewhere today? Alright, suit yourself.
Oh, look, the kitten is back. Do we have business? Fenring has gone silent, which means important matters require his attention. So for now, kitten, there's nothing to say. Fenring owes us all something, but I don't know where he is. Come back later and we'll see what we can do about it.
Are you ready for this, Offworlder? Old Carthag awaits. Remember, if we're caught, we're dead. But don't worry, Offworlder. I'll make sure your water finds the Fremen. fan would slice you to a fine mist, a most obscene waste of water. We must disable this fan if we are to proceed. This air smells antiseptic to me.
Make her take our souls.
Off-worlder, I don't suppose you happen to have a dissembler set to the exact codes of this pentashield, do you? I thought not. Our paths must diverge for the moment, but let us keep our voices close on the communinet. Happy hunting.
Great.
Off-worlder, are you there? I'm certain you've noticed by now we have entered something well beyond normal Harkonnen devilry. I see things that raise the darkest of suspicions. I'm not... Sand and sky. One moment, Off-worlder. I must examine this.
Maker. Off-worlder, we have entered a den of abominations. These are Tleilaxu. We must be in one of their laboratories.
Attend, children. It is time. Hear me. Where were you born? Where is your place? Put your hand in the box.
Dude, eat a sandwich.
We now speak of the Gola, perhaps our finest product, our finest prayer to the clay.
Do you know of any Tleilax off-worlder? The star Thalam warms but one planet, because it could not bear any further obscenity. The Tleilaxu are genetic manipulators of the highest order. They bring wonder and dread from the essence of life. Entire galaxies of horror distilled into a test tube. For even the most profane soul, the Tleilaxu excites disgust.
true. This is the path to apotheosis. This is the path to immortality. And so, we continue our work. We continue our grand prayer to the clay. We now speak of the axolotl tank, a womb advanced by science to the pinnacle of divinity. Axolotl tanks are capable of growing living beings.
Hear me. You are the scoundrel. We are the hags. You are the sweetest.
Dear God, if you could see what I'm seeing. It's utterly beyond thought. I dare not tell you. The most disturbing spice dream could not show this. They are not... Legions! They defy all reason! Shai Hulud, take you! Live, off-worlder. We must reunite. There are hatches
hell.
downward. See if you can locate one.
Yeah, it was pretty freaking intense.
We have even explored the possibility of using axolotl tanks to replicate the spice melange. This would forever change the shape of power in the universe.
You know those dudes are going to come out of there. Guaranteed. Yep.
Off-worlder, I have entered a large cavern and will await you here. Hurry.
Ooh, scared the hell out of me.
I have seen things this day that I will never speak of. But when I pass out of this universe, the memory of it will mercifully die. Come, let us continue.
Our cat's paw returns and brings a desert lion in tow. What is it you seek? The sleeper is not here.
It is a strange thing to see a Bene Gesserit perched at the center of a Tlilaxu web.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Tell me, if you are truly of the Sisterhood, then command us to put our blades away.
Clever children.
Talk, or we will take turns degloving your skull of all its faces.
Be at peace, Desert Lion. I'm here to give answers.
What interest does the Bene Tleilax have with me?
Speaking as someone who habitually hides behind other guises, perhaps we're interested in the real you. The royal you.
Tell us what you know of the Sleeper.
Oh yes, the Sleeper is our greatest experiment yet. However, I should like to talk about this one here.
How does this off-worlder relate to you and your plans?
Have you not guessed?
Amputees often complain of feeling their phantom limbs. Tell me, little homunculus, when you allowed yourself to be Count Fenring's plaything. When you murdered sibling.
After sibling.
Did you feel nothing?
Not even a tickle.
A clone. Clones are grown from cells taken from the living. Golers are harvested from the dead. They are walking mausoleums, haunted by the memories of a corpse. Oh, my poor child of the two. Your life is not yours. Your memories and identity are product, code, content. You are one of many, a ghoulish fractal, repeating and repeating and repeating. Every horror you faced in this land emerged from the same slime you congealed in.
Enough! That's more than enough.
You seem to have me at a disadvantage, Desert Lion. I do not possess the voice. I am no Bene Gesserit. And yet, when it comes to our product, I may as well be. Kills and hearts.
Yo!
You still don't know what cadaver you were scraped from.
There's no time for masks now. My name, my real name, is Bronso Vernius. My mission is to find the Sleeper. Listen, the Fremen are still out there. They will return once the Sleeper has awakened. You must find Stilgar. Arrakis has sharpened you, off-worlder. But what will you do with that edge?
Wow. Amazing. Hmm. I'll be right back. I need to do a bio break.
Ookly dookly. All right, back. Okay.
Thanks for the warning.
Reach your base or a city. Well, I did reach a city. Do I have to leave and come back?
You gotta walk a little bit.
Oh, into the city? Damn it.
No, no, you can do it there.
Yeah, too late.
So I guess just come back to base.
I'll go back to the city. I just left the city. Come on, I just left the city for a second. Let me back in. Thank you.
Hello? Are you there? So you made it out. Good. I want to hear all about it, but it's complicated. After Fade Routha was spotted in Arrakis, Mother and Father have put me on lockdown. For different reasons, of course. Father thinks the Harkonnen want to abduct and force me to submit to the betrothal with Fade. Mother, well, she's more worried about my meeting Zentara without a chaperone, I think. We've got history. Speaking of the most wanted man in the Imperium, he's disappeared again, hasn't he? Did he say when he'll make contact? The man is frustratingly hard to pin down. He does love playing the dashing outlaw. I'll reach out again when I can find the time. Be safe.
Wow. Impressive. This whole storyline is as impressive as the beginning storyline. And this is just an update to the game. This whole storyline was introduced with the last update. You didn't have to buy the DLC to get this storyline. This storyline was free. There was a whole separate storyline for the DLC, which gave you several quests and the ability to get a vehicle and stuff like that. But maybe that was all bullshit. I heard a bunch of people complaining about it because it wasn't enough for the money that they were charging. And in honesty, what they gave you for the update was enough. I mean, it was a lot. Didn't get to keep the vehicle. That's bullshit. Nim. Stop, buddy. I'm going to the Atreides lady first before I go back to the base.
Okay, I'll head there too.
Seems to be liking this game. Yeah, I mean, you kind of missed the beginning of this whole thing, but I'm just kind of playing it to the end of the storyline. I don't have too much interest in doing the PvP stuff, though I will be playing to just do some stuff that I haven't done, like, you know, the Harvester, and, you know, go into the PvP area and do some Spice Sand. Hold on a second.
Very good. You're there. Count Fenring wants to talk to you, and it's never a good idea to keep our dear Fenring waiting. Come to me in Harko as soon as you can. I have a ribbon for you, kitten.
Kidding me?
The balance of probability suggested I would see you soon. Good. I have the test results of the tainted spice. It will take time to interpret the data, but we will have a better understanding of this poison. What did Thufir say regarding my request to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera? What? No. No, his is a brilliant mind. Surely he understands the logic, the calculation, the need. Lucifera is a corruption, a cancer. The only kindness is to cut him out. The only solution to the equation is terminal. Why doesn't he compute that? Thufir is rarely wrong, but he is wrong now. We must act before it is too late. We will take the initiative, and I will take full responsibility. On the surface, Ambrose Lucifera appears to be a wealthy, if inconsequential, reveler. But he's had a hand in many hidden deals related to the war. He has covert ties to the Harkonnen. He is involved with the tainted spice. I know he is. People I know have died because we failed to act quickly. I cannot allow this to continue. We must strike before Ambrose is beyond our grasp. Hesitation is not an option. I've taken the liberty of lacing this expensive bottle of wine with some of the tainted spice. It will be undetectable to poison snoopers. Ambrose is a known Epicurean and experience seeker. Convince him that this bottle of wine is a singular and exclusive experience. I'm too well known in Arrakis, but you can make sure Ambrose drinks this. Take the bottle, say no more. I know you'll do the right thing.
Wow.
I guess my thing is completed. I didn't take the contract.
Why not? I did.
I told her no.
You told her no?
Yeah.
I took the contract. Going back to Arco. Moral of the story, never accept a random bottle of wine from people. God, never invite people over to your house for dinner because they bring bottles of wine. What are you trying to say? You'll drink if they drink first. It's like the water dude sitting there drinking his water. Like, blah, blah, blah.
I took the contract. I don't feel good about it.
I didn't feel good about it either, but that was like the only way forward, right?
I don't know. Can't you just say, no, woman?
Well, if you said no, did you get another contract? Go back to Thufir and tell on her? No? That'd be nice if they had like those optional choices.
Yeah. Hey, this crazy lady wants me to go do this.
Yeah, Thufir comes back and says, go assassinate her.
Get out of here. Find that. Harkin. how many frequent flyer miles I've earned today.
Right? Today? Right.
Yeah.
They should provide you with, like, wire to fix your ship.
Oh, look. The kitten is back. Do we have business?
Get like level 7 stuff or
Dangerous to speak that name aloud. Even here, beneath the cone of silence. You understand that we are not official. We are the hidden hand. Our connection offers no protection. Only the danger of discovery and a slow death at the hands of those who would thwart the Imperium's interests. You better be. Dangerous times for us all. I hope you're ready, kitten.
I bought that game, Detroit Become Human. I bought it when my power supply was having problems. So I only got through like the first 15 minutes before my machine started acting up on me. But it looks like a really good game.
Well, I didn't ask. I'll have my men take you to him. His instructions are clear. We need to blindfold you first. See? I told you I had a ribbon for you, didn't I, kitten? Such trust. I promise not to take advantage of it.
Ah, my favorite assassin. I must confess that reading Alara's reports is a rare pleasure. Except this last report. You entered the ruins of Old Carthag, accompanied by the outlaw Zantara, and you returned alone. Tell me, what happened down there? As a mentat, your mind is a fortress built on logic and reason. Yet even the most impregnable fortress conceals hidden gates. Tell me what transpired. Spare no detail. The Beni Tlilax, a nest of spiders that burned with Old Carthag. Or so I thought.
Did you get an item?
And
Hold on.
Gola, the flesh of the fallen, reborn. Fascinating. Your service has earned you answers. Ask. Years ago, my informants traced some unusual activity in Carthag to a Beni Tlilaxu lab. Before we could investigate further, the city was destroyed. The destruction of Old Carthag is considered a terrible accident. But was it? I believe it was the Tlilaxu who destroyed the city. A monstrous choice. Destroying innocent lives to cover their profane works. They were the first sign that the Beni Tlilax were not done with Arrakis. My agents began reporting stir-ups among the minor power players. We quickly discovered that these were Tlilax agents, but that they were Gola was unexpected. Nevertheless, I could not allow them to destabilize the region. We must each do our part, and the spice must flow. Unlike clones, who are grown from living cells, Gola are grown from the flesh of one who has died. The process of doing so is knowledge known only to the Beni Tlilax. They make a fortune dealing their blasphemous wares across the Imperium. Spoiled Na Familia will pay extraordinary sums to have their favorite pet or retainer resurrected. But they are never quite the same. No Gola has the memories of its original host. No Gola remembers who they are. If you value the past, or the mine, then Gola are worthless. Indeed, you are a refinement. Your compulsion doesn't drive you to madness as it did the ones who came before you. You have a great deal of imprinting. You can learn skills that take decades to develop in a short amount of time. And, fascinatingly, you don't have the appearance of whoever you are originally grown from. Perhaps that is the clue. You must have been someone with a recognizable face. The Bene Tleilax are forced to hide you in plain sight. Ah, it's plausible. You seem designed to be anonymous. It seems highly unlikely. Such experiments would be psychologically unstable. Perhaps we can discover the answer together. Recently, there has been a string of murders in Arrakis. The victims have all been my agents at one time or another. A Tleilax retaliation for your efforts on my behalf. My chief inspector believes so. Travel to Arrakis. Find my investigator in the Imperial consulate. He'll be thrilled to have the help. I expect nothing but excellence from you. Report to Alara when you are done. I will continue research into your origins.
Damn. Sorry, DBA. Did we get something? I don't know. I didn't check my inventory. I got Way of the Fighter. Did you? Maybe I got that from somewhere else. I'm not too sure. I have Centaur's Signet Ring. And I have...
Yeah, I did not get that.
I have Zitara's Crysknife as well.
I didn't get the ring because my inventory was full.
But if you empty your inventory, can you go back and re-click on the journey and collect it like the rest of them?
Nope.
Ouch. I hope that's not important. Because otherwise, you be effed, dude. And I hate for you to be effed, DBA, unless I'm, you know, I'm there. I don't know, those Crysknives are only like a one-shot. You enjoy watching us play this game? I'm glad that you're here and you're enjoying it. Because I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing and having you guys watch us play, and I'm sorry it's taken so long to finish the story. I mean, I'm sure you could have watched like a million other people play. Just a lot of stuff going on in my life. And I thank DBA and Natural for being patient.
Indubitably.
Oh yeah, for sure. Thank you.
This whole storyline has been fascinating. I've really enjoyed it.
This game does have a good story.
No, I've been really good. This whole update story, man, has been epic. The DLC missions were a little bit cheese. They were cheese whiz. Did you get the 1,000,000 Solari for killing a dude?
No.
You didn't get the 1,000,000 Solari? Are you kidding me? You killed the dude. We all did.
Did you get the 1,000,000 Solari?
No, because I didn't. So here's the deal. The first time I went to the board, it gave me the quest, and I had canceled out of it. And they say that if you cancel out of it, you can't get it again until much later in the game. But I never went back to Griffin's Point to see if it was there for me. So I never got the quest. You got the quest. I didn't get the quest.
Okay, well, it's not completed yet. I have to deliver proof. So
You have to deliver proof he's dead? Oh, well, that would be his freaking his Chris knife and his other stuff, dude.
And his signet, yeah. So I'm hosed.
His Chris knife is what's the damage on his Chris knife? Yeah, 191, but it's like a single shot. It's not. Well, I don't know if it's a single shot. The other Chris knife I used was a single shot. But I love the fact that they have like unique items that you can wind up getting. How do I keep missing this?
Well, if it isn't Fenring's pet puzzle box. Last we met, there was a Sardaukar blade against your throat, and I was debating how best to make you scream. Careful, prisoner. I might start thinking you're trying to scare me. Threats and promises. Sounds about right. Let's get this going before the killer makes a third option. We don't have time for guesswork, but rushing breeds mistakes, and mistakes mean more blood on the streets. This killer is methodical, precise, and they won't stop until the job's done. There's a pattern to the victims. Find it, and you might catch them in the act. If the killer's still here, and we believe they are, then this is our best and maybe only chance to stop them. And make no mistake, if the Bene Tleilaxu are involved, this isn't just a string of murders. It's a purge, carefully planned and devastating. A threat not only to Arrakis, but to the stability of the entire Imperium. There is no we. You go out and dig. I stay here and wait for the results. Don't come back empty-handed. They were competent, trained, and experienced. But skill only gets you so far when someone's watching your every move. They ran into something or someone they didn't expect. That's why they're dead now. No one's been able to stop whatever's behind this yet. You want suspects?
Count Fenring has enemies stacked like sandbags. Some want him dead, some want him ruined, and the rest are just waiting to see which comes first. I am doing that very thing, am I not? The Sheriff of Arrakis has many opinions. One of them is that I should stay out of his way. For now, it's sufficient that I remain in the shadows. You're not Fenring's only pet. He's got a whole shelf of broken things he likes to wind up and watch. Start with the engineer, Austin Lake.
All right, well,
on
good
the
news.
upper level
Hold on.
of the Seleucid Bull. The last two victims were known associates. He must be mixed up in this somehow. He's not out on the floor with the common drinkers, if that's what you're thinking. Lathe sticks to the back rooms. Quiet, curated, and expensive enough to keep the rabble out. Of course not. They are restricted to patrons of higher standing than prisoner. You'll have to speak with the barman on the upper level of the Seleucid Bull, Alistair Chin. Either he or their security man, Ugo Forense, can provide access. Agent doesn't mean what you think here. Fenring's people aren't all cloak and dagger types. More like a specialized bunch of killers and survivors. You fit in better than you realize. We have a prevailing theory, yes. You've just come from Carthage, have you not? Then you felt it. The way the air there hums. Like the place is still screaming. That wasn't war. Wasn't Harkonnen spite. That was Tleilaxu work. Precise and measured erasure. And these killings bear the same signature. Makes a tidy cover story, wouldn't you say? The Tleilaxu had a secret foothold under Carthage. You saw it. Hidden labs. Vaults full of nightmares. Things that don't belong on any world. Then someone found it. And when it wasn't secret anymore, they burned the city to cover their tracks. It would seem that the Tleilaxu believe that, yes. I believe the exact who of it doesn't really matter anymore. For the Tleilaxu, a single breach warrants annihilation. They'll burn the whole house down, just to kill the mouse. Then they're not done burning. They'll keep going house by house, room by room, name by name, until the scent's gone and the ash settles. Lathe had an assistant, Hester Kript. Talk to her. She's a smart girl. Does most of his work, then earns her hazard pay swatting hands from randy officers on the upper level of the Bull. If only I had a dossier and a drink menu. Find the man. You'll learn more in 5 minutes than I could tell you in 10. Should you require further guidance, return to me.
Good news is...
Signet. I got the signet. I did not lose the signet.
So you were able to cash in?
I'm still doing stuff at the base before I head in.
Hello! Welcome to the Matador Room, where the spirit of Caladan steps into the ring. Poised, unshaken, and noble to the end, eh? Here we pay tribute to Duke Polus Atreides, the Matador of Honor, the blade wrapped in velvet. His was a dance not of death, but of discipline. Of a soul meeting fate without fear. Ah, alas. The old Duke met his fate in the ring. But as the sea shapes the shore, so too does courage shape legacy. Enter as guest, remain as kin. For this is a house where dignity does not bow.
Serious choices here.
Then we have done our job. Welcome home, Caledonian.
This guy reminds you of Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas' first movie, he learned it phonically. He couldn't speak English. That was the one. He was the guitar player guy with Selma Hayek in it as the librarian.
Believe me, I would love to usher you in and cause a scandal. But unless your house's sigil is on the registry, you will have to enjoy this floor with the rest of us wretches.
Desperado, yep, that was it. Love that movie. You didn't know that? Oh yeah, his first movie. He hasn't done anything in a really long time, though.
Follow all the leads you want, friend. But not past that curtain. I don't bend the
Most
rules
recent thing I
just
can think
because
of is
someone
Puss in
sounds
Boots 2.
serious. Besides, the room is on lockdown. I'm just the gatekeeper here.
That was a couple of years ago.
Medical incident
He was in
with
Red
a
2.
patron. We are grateful for your
Or
patience.
not Red 2.
Shh.
Guys, you need to watch this stream.
Of course, discretion and propriety forbid me from disclosing the activities of our patrons. You understand. Hey, Thors sent you. Yes, we know Master Leith well. Alas, he is the subject of the unfortunate medical incident I spoke of. Yes, but that was before you identify yourself as the sub-prefect's agent. I regret to inform you that the engineer has suffered the most conclusive of a health setbacks.
Oh, this story is great.
Let's just say he won't be ordering more drinks anytime soon. Very well. But may I ask what is it you are looking for? You are right, of course. If it was the murder, then Master Leith deserves some inquiry. I am ashamed. Your forbearance reminds me of our beloved Duke. Long may he live. What a conspiracy! The man was cooked on Vanta draft, and he liked to play revolutionary between relapses. Very well. I grant you access to the lounge, but I make it quick. Please, wave your little wand around. You will see what I saw. The trail of a man who burned from the inside out.
I don't have a little wand. I got a big wand. Screw you. I'm sorry, you guys were saying what? Probably chat already.
If you're hearing this, well, I didn't get away. I'm Austin Lathe, engineer. The guy they call when they want things done, not questions asked. There was this one chance I could have said no, but I didn't. I crunched the numbers, fine-tuned them. That was all it took to bring down the ceiling on 1,000,000 lives. I didn't press the button, but I knew it was coming. I just didn't want to disappoint the guy who asked. They gave me a new title, a nicer coat, called me Na Familia. But after that, they wouldn't look me in the eye. And the thing I hear over and over, it's not the blast, it's my silence. When I found this pamphlet stuck behind a sink, you dig, you sweat, you die, and your work builds opera houses on worlds you'll never see. There was a sandfly stamped on the back, razor wings, sickle-shaped stinger. What bleeds in silence must one day sing. Didn't get it then, but those words stuck.
All right, chaos of stained papers litter the table. Looks as if they have been stormed through if it weren't for the empty cup standing undisturbed. Look at the cups. The cups look soiled. Austin Lathe either was an exceptional heavy drinker or he may have had some company. Look at the cup left. Empty, save for some dark dredge at the bottom. A strong, aggressive smell comes from it. Off of it. It's a bit sickly to the touch. Look at the cup in the middle. Empty, you can smell a faint scent of spiced wine. Look to the cup to the right. Empty, smells of spiced wine. A subtle reddish stain can be seen on the rim that was held light. Okay, some woman drank of that. Examine something else. Look at the documents. Scrolls are spread out on the table, most of them covered in scribbles and shapes, crumbled, dirted. One stands out in neat letters on top of a stack. Look at the messy stack of scribbled scrolls. Sketch and deciphered schematics. It is too chaotic or too expert for you to make sense of. Look at the neat parchment stacks on top of the stack. It is made of spice paper. It reads, "Wings in the dark, notes towards a future without chains, a manifesto of some sort." Examine something else. Examine concluded. A quiet meal for a quiet inn. The food sits cold, mute witness to a man who avoided the crowd and death that would not wait. Examine the food. The meal is barely disturbed. Braised sleek. Some sort of rice, stuffed olives, and off-world indulgence. A thick, well-wrapped, leather-bound tomb rests on the table, its spine stamped with the numeral 7, clearly one of many volumes. Examine the cover. A leather cover bears gilt leathers, Histories of Imperial Descent, Volume Number 7. Somebody revolt, causes conduct and consequences. Examine the interior. The pages are dense and with fine print along the edges. Faint smudges of slight discoloration suggest frequent handling. 2 sections are bookmarked. The content probably won't help you solve the case, but a history enthusiast would enjoy it. Okay. Read the foreword. This volume reaches us under a cloud of censure. Tyrus something Mendelgo completed it while confined in Garthid Gate prison on something. Keep reading. Volume number 7. On the revolt spares either rebel ambition nor the heavy hand of the Imperial reprisal. The Imperium has not authorized this printing. Keep reading. Possessed Possession may invite scrutiny, yet the record of dissident is vital as triumph. And Mendingo's pens carved through the shadow history with clarity. Caladan, recall how something ties. Caladan remembers somebody's sorrow, the wedding of Elidor Trades to Alicia Cass was meant to bind the two great houses but ended in blood. The blade struck more than flesh. They etch a lesson into Atreides' hearts. The Imperium smiles upon tragedy it can exploit. Read the first book section, chapter 3, Circles of Conspiracy. The shadowed circled the nobility, and merchants formed quietly, meeting in private halls and sealed gardens, their grievances whispered in secrecy. Keep reading. They pulled resources, bribed officials, and courted discontent. Funds and arms moved unseen, hidden among legitimate trade and noble privileges. Their aim was simple: determine Imperium authority until somebody can act as if freed. Each plot and secret shipment edged them closer to open revolt. Read chapter 9. The revolt aftermath rippled through the Landstrad, sowing distrust among noble houses, wary of rising dissent and hidden consequences. Imperium policies hardened with increased surveillance and harsher penalties as fear of rebellion reshaped political alliances and court intrigues. Culturally, the revolt left scars. Songs of loss, cautions pass quietly among the people. A whispering reminder of defiance invites ruin. Examine the rear cover. Stamped on the back pages, printed within the Imperium sanction of Ladder and Ash's press. Read in secrecy, burn in silence. A plastone carafe stands empty on the table, its open mouth carrying only the faint scent of spiced wine. Examine the carafe label. A label written neatly hands something red, 10,194 AG, a rare Caledonian vintage, briny and mineral, kissed by the ocean winds. What am I missing here? Have you done this, Natural?
Yes.
What am I missing? I read the book, I read the craft, I read the food. Oh,
Look
sorry.
at him.
Yep. Missed the dude. Sorry. Didn't realize there was a dude there. His gaunt face lies slumped on a bench, skin pallid and waxy. Salt streaks mark where his final sweat dried hours ago. Examine the upper body. No obvious signs of trauma. Just cause of death, mentat. A limp collapse, mouth slightly open, suggests sudden somatic failure rather than violence or prolonged agony. Examine the head. Eyes with heavy bags, cheeks hollow and sallow, faint capillaries on his nose, hint of long years of drink. Not exactly the picture of health. Examine his mouth. Froth that clings in the corners of his mouth, dried and faint crusts without medical expertise. What this indicates eludes you. Examine his eyes. Eyes remain open, lids sunken with heavy bags. Corneas are faintly clouded, the mark of sudden somatic failure. Examine something else. Examine his clothing. Well-made garments, finely tailored but worn and unchanged for days. Pockets are emptied, showing no recent use. Mentat. Infer behavioral patterns from dress and state. Extended isolation. No recent change of clothing suggests focus on study and secrecy of personal upkeep. Food examination. Okay, interrogate witness in the upper bowl. Come on, baby. I can't believe you've been playing for 3 hours. It's amazing. I'm gonna have to do another stream. We're not gonna be able to finish the damn story. It's good that the story's so long and drawn out. I mean, I'm loving it.
How many quests are we from the end?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm still on interrogate the witness, so I have no idea.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening? Well, far be it from me to look a mysterious wine-bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you ought to tell me who your patron is before I accept. Such a bottle would not be easy to come by in this sand trap of a planet. Your patron must have wealth, reach, and power. Oh my. Caledonian wine, a rare experience. By Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball. Do you drink while on duty? Don't answer. Let me tempt you not. I'll shield you from this devil's ambrosia. Just a selfless soul, drinking for two. Well, I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature. Oh, I'm quite good at enjoying. When it comes to indulgence, I'm second to none.
I can't find the witness. Where's the witness at?
Welcome to the Matador Room. If you're here for shade, spirits, or secrets, you found the right bar. If you're here for honesty, I suggest dehydration. If you must. saw him when he came in to measure his vantage draft. Fussed with the paw like a chemist balancing a toxin. That was this morning. His assistant Hester and that puffed-up wine merchant Ambrose Lucifera used to intrude, but not lately. The last few weeks he kept the door closed and the bottle closer. What was he reading? I don't always keep up. Very heavy, and good for killing ants. I'm holding out for the Communinet adaptation. Histories of Imperial Descent Volume 6 was a real hoot. He was a good customer, generous with his bar tab, which was paid like clockwork at the end of every month. That was my impression. The Solaris were always transmitted by wire from an account with an Arsent transit code. A garrison town in the eastern Haga Basin. Pray you never see the place. It's where the Sardaukar are encamped.
Oh man, I can't seem to find the witness. Natural, where's the witness at?
You want me to spoil it for you?
Okay, well maybe not. Well regardless, this is where I'm gonna leave it. And we'll come back next time. I guess we're doing another stream, people! I need to go. Is it this guy? It might be this guy.
Do mine ears detect the footfalls of someone who will add a drop of excitement to this rather pedestrian evening?
It's the lady.
Shh, quiet. Don't be saying anything, man. What the hell? You said you want me to spoil it, and then you spoil it. Don't be spoiling it.
Austin's dead. But I only saw him recently. So full of life. Wait. Is this a potential murder investigation? How charmingly macabre! Do you really think someone murdered poor Austin? Shh, don't spoil it. Yes, I simply must be involved. How might I facilitate your sleuthery? Now see here, I am only midway through today's debauch, and am of sound enough mind to answer the queries of both of you. There are two of you, yes? I jest. Oh, do lighten up. This isn't a funeral, it's a possible murder scene. I've already imbibed several libations in dear Estim's memory. Yes, of course. Carry on. My occasional drinking companion has an education in engineering. If anything, he's even more of a man of leisure than I. He has an advisory position at the Imperial Planetologist's office, though I don't believe he's ever set foot in that office. He's here more often than even I. If you ask me, and you have, he curried the favor of someone powerful to receive such a cushy job. Well, his carnal pursuits are prodigious. He worked his way through nearly all of Arrakine's eligible ladies. The man knows how to pitch woo prolifically. It's been a most unusual pleasure. Should you discover any more juicy details, I'll be here, keeping vigil for poor Austin.
Oh, I swear to the stars, if you're here to ply me with a drink, I'm going to shove shards of glass in your eyes. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? No, no, I'm not. Let me be plain. This is the worst possible time. I do not wish to speak. Kindly go away, please. You've seen... Very well. Let's get this over with. My name is Hester Klimt. Ask your questions. Who made that fanciful exaggeration? Ambrose Lucifera? The man's mind is a perverted carnival. I saw nothing to suggest anything of the sort. Now that sounds like a fanciful exaggeration. I at least saw nothing to suggest anything like that. I was his assistant. We worked together at the Imperial Planetologist's office. That's the extent of our relationship. Adequate. He was... adequate. At any rate, he's dead now, leaving me sorting out a mountain of chaos. Damn him. Sorry. He was my boss. I didn't know him outside of the workplace. I can't be of any more help than that. No. And what does it matter? There's no foul play. Unless you have some compelling evidence or medical training, I have to deal with the fallout now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare. I have to clean out his office. I have to prepare for his replacement. There's too much. Who made that fanciful exaggeration? Now that...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm going to leave it tonight. Wow, we're still like in the midst of this story. I can't believe the story's still going on. There's 2 objectives that I need to do inside of Arrakis, and I will definitely get back to them. I need to convince somebody that somebody was murdered, and there's a little bit more of that, and then there's like 2 more of this other mission. So... and then there's more here. Wow, I can't believe this continuing to go on. This is amazing. Absolutely amazeballs. I'm very impressed with the amount of content that they added to the game. So, at any rate, I gotta go, but I appreciate you guys for being here. DBA Natural, thank you guys for playing. I guess I'll see you guys on Thursday. We'll be doing a little bit more.
All right, sounds like a plan.
At any rate, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot. Bye, everybody. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Bye.